Apparently somebody was full of well, they're getting them cleaned up. We're out here at Southaven Springfest kicking it off this morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, a balmy 65 degrees right now. Let's get our Royal Oak Lump Charcoal lit up, and we're fishing to fire this 2860 Outlaw up and throw down some ribs today. No matter what happens, we're just here having fun, doing a little practice for Memphis, just having a good time. Let's get this fire lit. It's time to do what we do. I'm gonna use a little bit of mustard as a binder today, just because I'm a little bit paranoid, and that's what I've always done. This is not something that you have to do if you don't want to do it. It's completely up to you. Now, I take it easy. I'm using a pastry brush this morning. Now it seems this works pretty good to get a little bit of a slather on these ribs without getting it all over your hands. Now, once we get this mopped on, we're gonna start with a good base coat of that garlic jalapeno rub. As you know, I'm going with a little bit of heat under there. And then I'm gonna follow that up with our competition rub. All right, let's get it on. Get a little bit of wind this morning. I'm gonna start from this side. See if we can't blow it on all of them. Now I'm coming back with that go-to barbecue rubs right here. I've won a lot of money with this rub since I developed it. You can use anything you like, but of course, this is my go-to bottle. Now I'm gonna give this a few minutes to sweat in. I'm gonna flip them over and repeat the process. Got a good pop of heat under that. That's what we want. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shake any excess off and get it on my racks. All right, time to put on some ribs. This is gonna be simple. I'm going on with a full rack. There we go, we're on. As long as this fire's running clean, we're gonna give it about 40 minutes and chunk another log. All right, it's time to wrap our ribs. We're wrapping a little bit early today because I've let the cooker run a little bit too hot. So, got good color on them. I'm going down with a little honey chipotle first. Made up some of that good old butter bath. All right, we're gonna give it about an hour and we'll check them. Been wrapped about an hour. We're fishing to pull some out and check them. I don't want to lose a lot of heat in the cooker. So Mitchell's gonna yank out 4, 5, 6 slabs or whatever, and I'm gonna start going through them and kind of checking them, seeing if the tenderness is where they need to be to put them in our Yeti cooler to rest them for a while. I'm gonna say that rib is done, and I'm not even putting a thermopin in it, but I will, and I'm gonna say it's probably 206. Damn it, I hate when I'm off by 1 degree. I think that rib is gonna be fine. I'm gonna get it in the cooler and rest it. Now, for me, that telltale sign, when that big bone is blowed through right here, I can just about bet when I take one bone and hold it down and I take one and go to pull it through there, like this. See how that wants to pop? That rib is close, but I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done. Oh, we're done. Oh, yeah. And they're like that, I don't even have to stick a thermopin in them. Now, We said this rib right here wasn't all the way done. We'll put it in the bottom of the cooler and put the other hot ribs on top and it'll be fine. Now, this one's going back on the grill here. It's not done. It needs to go back. That's close, but it's not. That's why you always got to check. All right, we've got 5 racks off and we've got 5 racks left on. I'm gonna give it about 15-20 minutes and I'll start checking them about every 15-20 minutes. They pull off, we'll get them in the cooler and they're gonna rest about 2 hours before we glaze them up to go toward turn-ins.
I like a bend of them already. I like a bend.
Get on the heat gloves, you get that. There's one. Yep. 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 All right, all our ribs are off. We're gonna get them in the Cambro now and let them rest about another hour and a half. All right, time to glaze some ribs. Put a little pop on the back end right here. This is a little bit of our rub ground down. And I put it in a fine shaker. Ooh, look at how pretty that rib is out of the butter bath. Let's turn it red. Oh yeah, look at that. Just like candy. And give it a little pop pop. Well, the judges may not like them today, but I like them. Flavor, 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 flavor. All right, back on the pit. Yeah. For me, I always lay a little bit of sauce on my cutting board here because of the way I do my ribs. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and go a little more with my brush, and I'm gonna come back over the top of these right now, just to kind of wet them up. Now I've got like what they call a cake spatula that you spread icing with. And this is what I'm gonna use as a rib knife. So I can be real gentle and pick that whole slab up and turn that over. Now I can work with that. Now I see this one's got some shiners in it, so I'm gonna wait on that. Now I'm making double bone cuts, but I always test a single bone. All right, ribs not fall off the bone, but it'll come right off the bone. I don't know if these are tender enough for me today. They're tender, but not super tender. All right, now we got to kind of straighten it out in a matter of minutes. I can tell you now, I'm glad I needed this practice before Memphis. I'm a little off. Well, I think I'll call it a day with that. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna turn it in and see what happens. I mean, I'm not 100% on it. They done as visual and as pretty as I normally do. But these are just some old cold ribs I had in the freezer instead of ordering fresh ones. At least they say we got a full box. There you go. Go ahead. It's time to clean a mess now. Well,
Congratulations.
good news. Looks like we remembered how to cook a rib. Well, they're turning out to be good ribs. We'll see how they do. I don't know about the tenderness till I get on them and break them. But as far as color goes, I'm gonna say they're right where I want them at. So we get a little pop on them, we're gonna be good to go. Let's go get these back on the grill and see if the judges like them. Here's what they look like all finished up before we set that glaze and sauce. Let's get it back on that outlaw pit, see if we can't put a little bit of smoke on it. All right, let's let them set. Judges will be here shortly.
And first place rib for check for $1,000, Heath Riles BBQ.
Come on. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You want to hold the trophy? Thank you. Look right here.
$2,000.
Damn. Damn. Well, it looks like we won, baby. I cannot believe that.
There you go, man.
I know. Wow.
For 2026, I'd like to offer you your golden ticket into the contest. So
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're here at Southaven Springfest, and the awards for the MBN side is over. KCBS is still going on, but we were very fortunate enough and blessed to bring home a grand champion today and a first place rib. And I'm still in kind of a little shock myself, and I really don't know what else to say. See y'all at Memphis in May in a few weeks.